Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you under this new moon in Virgo. Yes, tell me. More chochos for the ho-hos. Uh-oh. Sounds like some third party. Tell me what does more chochos for the ho-hos mean? Spirit, what is this reading about? Uh-oh. Okay, sounds like Knight of Wands energy. You get here more chochos for the ho-hos. So there was a third party. Somebody confesses that their ego and pride got the best of them, but they know they can't give you what you need right now. Somebody's being honest, right? And they are working on themselves, but what else? What else? Ego and pride. They're still dealing with childhood trauma. I'm hearing that somebody's kind of loose because they could have even been assaulted as a child. Okay. Something happened sexually. There's some childhood trauma. I know I can't give you what you need right now. You are one of a kind. But maybe you were the seed that started them working on themselves. See, in the future, once they clear some of this trauma, have had a minute to heal, there's a realization regarding you. Okay, what else? What else? Two more. Okay. Okay. See, now that you've moved on, you've taken your energy away, they're affected. And they're thinking about the last time that you two were together, because now they've had this realization, it's you. Once they started to work on themselves, I think they started to release this Knight of Wands energy, the need to be screwing around with people in the street. More chochos for the ho-hos, right? Yeah, now they're kind of back on track. Okay. Yes, and they can't stay away from you anymore. Now there's some type of clarity that's coming back. Okay, Spirit. So somebody has been enlightened to the fact that it's you. Your separation has made them be able to test the waters, but there's nobody that compares to you. Still thinking about the last time you two were together. You're one of a kind. It's hard to stay away from you. Okay. What is this about? Four of Wands. Wow. They really are serious. This is recently, let's face it, in the past, they started working on themselves, right? I guess once you left. Because somehow they know that they couldn't give you what you needed. You left. They started working on themselves, working on this childhood trauma. And it's brought a lot of clarity. One thing they're clear upon, you are one of a kind. It's always been you. This separation has been the hardest thing that I've ever had to deal with. And it still affects me. I don't know when this happened, but they're still affected by it, I hear. The last time that you two were together, this is their feelings right now, the Four of Wands. They realize it's you, that you are their stability. You are who they desire a reunion with. Yeah, I see that they may ask you out, actually reach out to you, because they don't want to stay away anymore. They miss your friendship, your warmth, you, the core of you. Oh, they had a lot of choices, but it brought a lot of indecision, a lot of chaos, a lot of conflict with the Seven of Cups. They even fulfilled some of their fantasies and illusions, but it's not you. So they've had some time with the ho-hos and the cho-chos. Yeah, the cho-chos and the ho-hos. They had some time. They tested the water. And now they say it's been you. How do you feel when they come back? Ooh. You're glad they recognize you, Six of Wands. Yeah. You're glad they recognize you. But I feel like, I'm not sure. Six of Wands. Is that enough to the fact that they recognize me? What else? You're the Empress or the Emperor. I'll say they recognize you. Some of you are creating something new. Giving birth under this new moon, and this is the right time to do it. See, you're not even thinking about them. You recognize who you are. You're the Emperor, the Empress. This is a time about motherhood, about giving birth to someone new. Some of you could be pregnant, or you could be getting pregnant within the next 6 months. So if you don't want that to happen, pay attention. Right, Divine Masculine? But some of you are nurturing a new cycle in your life. And in that cycle has a whole host of opportunities, right? Absolutely. They're recognizing you, but you're recognizing who you are. There's something that you've been committed to with the Eight of Pentacles. It has to do with work, money, your stability. I have to tell you, this is diligently working on this now. Any seeds that you are planting now will harvest in 6 months due to the solar eclipse. Remain dedicated. This is increase that work ethic. Another qualification that, I don't know, something could happen here, even though they profess all this love for you. The Knight of Wands. There's something still unsettling. Okay. Oof. And then what? An Emperor shows up. Whoa. Alright, so now you got the Empress and the Emperor. Tell me, Spirit, why are these two together? The Emperor and the Empress. What does that mean? They let go of the past. A guide. Divine Masculine shows up to guide you out of this. Holy camole. Yeah, while this person couldn't get their act together, and to tell you the truth, the Knight of Wands still is appearing here. They may have recognized you, but they haven't done the work to continue on your path with you. Your guide shows up. This is sent from above. It's divine. Yeah. It's divine. Divine feminine, divine masculine is there. So the guide shows up, Spirit. Tell me some more. The guide shows up. Who is divine masculine? Tell me. What happens? Okay. Some of you, first, he says, has to deal with this crossroad. Yeah, because they're kind of convincing them. They're a little sly, slick, charming, but they're immature. You know, they're hot-tempered. You know that's lust. the sex may be good, but I think some of you are at a crossroads where you've got to make a choice, releasing the confusion, the conflict, to prepare for something new, to give birth to this new relationship for sure. You've got somebody who is aligned with you, right? Spiritually, mentally, they're mature. They've been around. Okay, this is someone you could build with. You're both divine. Divine, what are you going to do here? What is this? What is this? Bottom card was the fifth dimension. And a lot has been going on in the cosmos, affecting what's going on down here. Right? Yeah, that past is unawakened. The Knight of Wands still got a lot of play in them, and you want someone you can build with. That's why divine masculine, divine feminine shows up. Alignment. This family matters to spirit. He wants it to be strong. You could have 2 children. Maybe they have a child and you have a child, and you'll start in that Brady Bunch type thing. Oh, yeah. This Emperor. Oh my God. He's your soulmate. This is the one you're supposed to have a fresh start with and a family. Again, there's pregnancy here, but this is the onset of something new under this Virgo new moon. No more cho-chos for the ho-hos. You're like, I'm on a new journey, okay? And there's nothing you can say to bring me back. Fresh start. It just like ushers in. Even if you two are with the Two of Wands, indecisive, once the Empress shows up, there is no question. There is, you know which way you're headed. Yeah, they're divinely chosen for you, handpicked for you. Absolutely, because divine has a higher purpose for this, always. That's why you're called divine masculine, divine feminine, for a divine connection, for divine to use it to his highest purpose, right? That's what that's about. Okay. There is a fresh start leading to a family. This is your soulmate walking in. What a difference a day makes. This person, it's like night and day. From the cho-chos with the ho-hos. Oh my goodness. Spirit says it's time for you to know all of your strengths and to make sure that you're using them. We all have superpowers. It's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, we are able to show up in our zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. How can I use one of my soul's gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? Knowing all your strengths and then using them. That's what the Emperor, the Empress does, made up of all the kings and queens. Each of them have all the kings and all the queens characteristics within them, giving them the pentacle, the sword, the wand, and cup. How can I use one of my soul's gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? Okay, so this is about your superpowers, uncovering them. I think that the past returning made you dig deep, uncover some superpowers, and that's when the Empress showed up. And after the Empress showed up, that allowed a new start to begin, right? And because you're on a new plane, a new vibration, new spiritual journey, you meet people that are aligned with you, that are supposed to be with you for a higher purpose. The Empress meets the Emperor for a fresh new start. Wow, this grows into something wonderful. Tell me about what it grows into, Spirit. I haven't done any. Okay. Tell me about what this Emperor relationship dwarfs into. Well, you both have learned a lot, definitely concerning love. Now it's time for you to learn from each other. They say that divine masculine and divine feminine, when they join together, they're like a mirror, like twin flames. They help reveal the good and the bad in each other for growth, right? Spirit says, didn't I just say this? All true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. It's part of their growth together. That you two are going to honor your relationship, which you didn't have in the past. Everyone else is going to see this too, which is going to make them jealous, but that's on them. But you will notice that your relationship is very strong between you two, right? Because they're designed for you. They're aligned with you. They're fated. They're destined. You're supposed to meet them. This was supposed to happen. Now is the timing. Spirit controls divine timing, and now is the time. This situation is calling for you to have trust and faith. What else, Spirit? What else do we need to know about moving on and finding our strengths and using them no matter what? It leads us to the Emperor, the Empress. You see that, which leads you to 10 of Cups, happiness, family, everything that matters. Do not deviate from your path. Plan where you want to be. Continue to refine that plan. Review it. Keep going. Resources. Be grateful for what you have. Save something for the future. Use your resources wisely and as needed. This is about your wellness. Ensure your body is nourished. Join a gym. And with this new moon being in Virgo and the solar eclipse, it's all about a healthier lifestyle. Some of you need to do weights. I know I do. All this, everything's flabby. Let's not talk about it, okay? But yeah, some type of exercise. I do try and walk my 10,000 K a day to stay healthy. But whatever you have to do to ensure that you're doing what you need to do, because really, if you're not healthy, you're not happy, right? We can't have wealth without health, right? Absolutely. And any type of abundance, all of that. What else? Is there anything else, Spirit? Anything else? What else? Okay. He told me to use these instead, but I just finished. Okay. Tell me. Okay. Stop focusing your energy on past events. Life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Spirit talks about forgiveness. Because some of you are right at that crossroads, right? Like you need that push to go further. Because this is somebody who comes back and they're talking all of this, but they're not ready for it. They're still dealing with trauma, healing, all of that. But you want a family, a home. And Spirit says forgiveness allows you to make the right decision and take the right path. Right. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. This is about allowing that creativity as the Empress, birthing something new, a new life literally for you or for a baby even. But it's definitely a new path that's leading you somewhere new to really your heart's desire. Sometimes we sit looking at that closed door, and then once we get past it, we're like, God, what took me so long? Not listening to our intuition, right? Me too, child. Sometimes it's hard, but forgiveness does free you up. Give me another card, Spirit. Angel number. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. 6666. 4 6s. Great blessings are coming because you chose self-love rather than going back to the past that cheated on you. You established some boundaries, paying attention to your needs, and then lifting that vibration, filling your cup up. You obtain some wisdom and understanding, taking the lesson and letting everything go, nurturing yourself, your needs, your desires, and setting some healthy boundaries, letting go of things that were weighing you down and making space for something meaningful to expand your spirits in all areas of your life. Yeah, to expand your spirit to all areas of your life. That big love comes walking in. It's right here. That big love, it comes in. It's an opportunity. So for some of you, it's a job, right? But it's trying to get in. And so as long as you're ready to let go of the past and have made some room so that something new can come in, it will squeeze in somewhere. That's what Spirit says. 2233. Until the next moon phase, namaste.